Mexico is our neighbor here at the United States, in Texas mainly. So, and a lot of students, a lot of the community thinks that Mexico is the border towns like Nuevo Laredo, Matamoros, etc. But Mexico is a lot more. It's more than 500 years of history, and before that, the pre-Hispanic cultures that live there. So I think Mexico is a good place to start for students to start knowing Latin America, since it's our next door neighbor, and we need to explore it before we go beyond that. Oh, in my experience, I took students for a couple of years to Guadalajara, Mexico, and now I'm taking them to Querétaro. Once they get to the city of Querétaro and they see that this is a city that has been there longer than any other city in the United States, they start exploring and showing interest in the history of Mexico. And Mexico is one of the first countries to gain independence from Spain. So I think that going to Mexico will provide this initiative with a lot of history and facts about this greater idea of making our engagement with Latin America stronger. Well, it is making a big impact, especially right now that everything we hear on TV and the news and all the media, everything that is going on in Mexico. However, yes, there are some issues in Mexico that need to be fixed. However, Mexico is a big country, and we have these issues in certain areas. But a lot of the students think that the problem is all over Mexico, but we have pretty safe cities or states in Mexico, like Querétaro, for example, is the second safest city in Latin America, not only in Mexico, but in Latin America. So this is a great opportunity for students to find out by themselves that Mexico is a great place to go and start exploring other cultures and the Spanish language. Well, we have a lot of programs abroad here at Texas State. Fortunately, I like that. However, I think Latin America is a large continent, a large portion of the world, and we don't have enough representation on study abroad programs as we do in Europe. Many of the programs go to Europe, and I don't blame them. It's a beautiful place to go. However, Mexico and Latin America have a lot of opportunity for students, a lot of places to visit, a lot of cities, colonial cities, pre-Hispanic sites, and modern cities. So it is a great place to explore, and I think I hope that in the future we have as many programs as we do have in Europe or other parts of the world.